I'm going to be talking about my first week on the carnivore diet, my experience, my first week on the carnivore diet. Now, I've been on the carnivore diet for 2 weeks, but this video is going to be specifically about week 1. Why didn't I make a video last week for week 1? Well, because I felt like total shit. Because this is actually the second time that I have tried this carnivore diet, and I only lasted it for 1 week because I couldn't take the nausea anymore.
Wow. I thought vegans were the ones who had to take loads of supplements. Jeez. Those things are like for horses. Goddamn, woman. Goddamn. Like, look at that. Look at all those supplements she's got to take. Those things are like meant for horses. I always thought Siren Janine was a carnivore, but apparently this is now her second attempt. So my biggest question is, if she felt like shit the first time and she's feeling like shit for the second time, why is she doing this? It really just blows my mind how many people who are already in very poor health mess around with these very dangerous diets. Like many people on low-carb diets, they do what is called bulletproof coffee, which is essentially butter and coffee. And I don't know what has happened to humanity where butter and coffee is an acceptable breakfast, but oh no, can't have fruit. That has sugar. It'll give you diabetes. This apparently is kefir, but if I'm being 100% honest, it looks like a pigeon just had massive diarrhea all over it. Then for lunch, she has what looks like bologna and then cheese, just in little wraps. And I really can't help but point out the major hypocrisy with these carnivores. They're always going on and on about like, oh, I only get my meat from local sources and not from the big farms. They're all fresh. Bologna and deli meats are highly processed, and they're probably like 5 different leftover animal parts just ground all together. Then you've got cheese, which is essentially old breast milk and then the lining of a baby calf's stomach. So to say that you're eating, fresh, organic, and locally sourced is complete and utter, baloney. Then for dinner, she's having a steak, which clearly she is struggling with this thing. And you have to kind of laugh at the fact that a carnivore can't even cook their own meat properly.
Browns and like a little crispy on the outside. I cook it in lard, so it gets a little crispy, and then I like it rare on the inside. This might be too rare. Shit. I don't know. I'll eat it. Yeah. Yes, I know crispy browns meat is toxic. I don't care. So this is the milk I'm drinking for today. This is a pint of milk. This is how much milk I drink every day, about this much. And so this is about 25 carbs. A pint of milk, 2 cups of milk is about 25 carbs. And that is all the carbs I have for one day.
Then, to end her day, she literally just eats a handful of salt. Although she does not explain this in her video or even gives it a mention, the apparent reason why she's doing this is to heal uterine fibroids. Well, if you take a look at the Houston Fibroids website, they recommend not eating high-fat processed meats, high-fat dairy products, foods high in salt, and of course, caffeine. Literally the exact opposite things she should be eating to heal her fibroids. This is ridiculous. I did take the liberty of putting this all into Chronometer, and I really am not impressed. But my biggest concern for Janine is the amount of iron in her diet.
Because I'm battling with anemia and trying to stay above anemia.
Not only is her current diet very low in iron, but is also very low in magnesium and potassium, but with a very high amount of salt.
I experienced nausea, the leg cramps leg cramps every freaking night. Just a chronic lethargic. I was lethargic. I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Insomnia. Number 5. Poop. I'm not going to talk about poop. I'm not going into detail, but let's just say poop was not the best. So I'm not doing the keto diet. I may be transitioning into keto, which is why I got sick. I think that was the keto flu. Could have been that, but I have no idea. I'm still learning.
Despite whether you are doing keto or carnivore, the whole point of this is that low-carb diets can be extremely dangerous. They can leave you very highly susceptible to dehydration and loss of electrolytes. I know I like to be silly on this channel, but this is no joke. People do get sent to the ER because they're trying to put their body in ketosis.
Finally, the ER doctor comes in and lets me know that all my tests come back normal. But what he did find was that I had an 8% water depletion, which basically means I was dehydrated. And the second thing he said was that all of my urine and blood tests and all that, it looks like I'm starving myself. And Will had told the doctor that I was on the keto diet. And the ER doctor said that I was the 4th person he had seen that week because of the keto diet.
I don't care if you call it keto, carnivore, paleo, Atkins. These are all low-carb diets and they are all the rage right now. And I feel like many people, including Siren Janine, hop on these trendy diet bandwagons without really any knowledge or the severe consequences that these diets can do to your body. Siren Janine at least used to comment on my channel. I don't know what happened there. I mean, I know she's all anti-vegan, so as a vegan, she probably just got tired of it, whatever. Different people like different types of videos, but Janine, seriously, girl, eat your fruit, have some rice.
But honestly, the carnivore diet sucks, okay? Because I want a piece of fruit.
Even Bobby and Drew have pointed out the necessity for carbs. Stop this insanity. Just, again, eat your damn fruit. And on that note, I hope you're all well. Do not engage in low-carb diets. And until then, I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.